Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for player ratings. I've got James with me. I'm going to enjoy this one.
Let me just say something very quickly, right? Big up all the fans who've done fan cams. Everyone's having a great time. They deserve this. To all you Chelsea fans that I grew up with. Now, you know I don't come here and normally call out other fans or troll anything.
Is that chest that I'm seeing coming out?
Well, yeah, and I didn't go to the gym for it either. But listen, I grew up, I went to a school, so many Chelsea fans. Oh, it was sick. And I became an Arsenal fan as they got, really good, the money, and they won a lot of trophies, and we were on the decline a little bit. And to come here and for 90 minutes humiliate them. No, that's exactly what this was.
Humiliation.
We humiliated them. I'll tell you why we humiliated them. This wasn't a 3-4-5-0. We've come here and won 5-3, 4-2 last season. But what this was for 90 minutes, Arsenal coming and going, we don't care at Stamford Bridge, we don't care who we're playing, we don't care who you got, we're going to play our football, and then we're going to get the goal, and you're going to think you're going to get back into it and try, but you're not, because we're going to keep pressing, we're going to win the ball, and then we're going to do all the little clever dark art things that keep us in the area of the pitch we want to be in, and you're going to walk home miserable. And that's exactly what we did to Chelsea today. That is probably the most impressive performance of the season. Arsenal, yes, we didn't create loads of chances, but we went to a tough place to go and we gave him nothing. Unbelievable.
Well, let's get to player ratings then, James. Let's start with Aaron Ramsdale for you.
I don't know. We had nothing to do. What do I give him? I'm being serious. He had nothing. 7, because I can't give anyone less than a 7 today, but he had nothing to do. I think there was one cross from Sterling he got a touch to and clawed it behind, or was that him? I can't remember. But anyway, 7.
7, I think that's fair.
It wasn't worked.
Let's go to right back. Ben White.
I will say on Ramsdale, his decision making on distribution was good. There are a few times where I think he wanted to give it to Partey, didn't, decide to keep it safe, but he was brilliant, very composed. Sorry,
No worries, let's go to Ben White. Now, a lot of the fans have been hailing up Ben White today. What do you give him?
9.
9?
Yeah, unbelievable. Superb.
Has to go to England.
Mount had nothing on him. At times they tried to switch Aubameyang more left, or Havertz drift left. Whoever it was, him and Saliba dealt with it. And on the ball, unbelievably composed. That chance Jesus has comes from his composure in a tight space on the edge of our box. He has that little moment when Mount then nutmegs him. It's just...
Oh, yes.
Oh, he was unbelievable. And the way he's adjusted to this right-back role since pre-season when we slapped them up again there, but that game didn't matter. Well, okay, we came here, we did it. So... Ben White has been immense.
I love this chest from James.
I've got a lot of friends who are Chelsea fans, and I adore them to bits. And actually, from what they've done the last 20 years, you've kind of got to respect what they've won and some of the players have had or whatever. But I'm going to enjoy this because no club has, and this is a compliment to Chelsea, no club has tormented me in my childhood quite like Chelsea.
All right, let's go into the centre backs now. Yeah. If you've given Ben White a 9, what do you give William Saliba today?
A 9.
Okay.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Okay, yeah. I thought I was going to see a 10 there, but no, 9. Clean sheet. Great.
If you want a 10. I mean, what actually did he? Yeah. 10 feels. No, 9. No.
Okay, stick to it.
No.
All right, let's go to Gabriel Magalhaes. Got the goal and solid. Another clean sheet for him as well.
Giving him a 10 because what Gabriel is the one who goes and he's the aggressor. And then Saliba sweeps up. So often you think Saliba's in a tricky situation, he deals with it, and you think that is amazing. But Gabriel often wins that header first and kind of deals with the problem before it kind of feels like it's a problem. His distribution was immense today. The amount of times he picked Martinelli over the top once, Zinchenko, when they kind of shifted things around, Zinchenko went high and wide, he picked him out there and gets the goal to win it. Defensively, there's actually nothing in it between the two, both amazing. But he gets the goal that wins it for us. We got the 3 points. We're top of the league because of Gabriel.
Well, I like that you've got a 9, 9 and a 10 there. Let's go into the left back. Zinchenko returning, the player that we both would want to see over the obviously his number 2.
You can see why he plays, because Chelsea had nothing in midfield and we got control of that game very quickly. Big part of it's because he plays in that role. An 8. I thought he didn't look like he was out for as long as he was, but at the same time. I still think he's got levels to go up. I'll give him an 8.
Okay, fair enough.
But he was very good.
He was.
That's how much I rate him.
No, 100%. Zinchenko was sensational. Let's go into midfield. James, me and you in the stands. Thomas Partey.
Yeah, he was unplayable today. 10. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Because the difference is Saliba was also faultless, but Partey is extremely exposed in that role. he has to receive the ball in tight spaces. Everything has to feed off him.
Martin Odegaard for you, James.
I'll give him an 8. Work ethic superb. Close control in tight spaces, unreal. Did he have that impact in the final third? That cutting edge we'd have liked? Probably not. But I think Chelsea, they got back into a defensive shape quite quickly. So it might have been a little harder for him to influence the game in that way. But I'll give him an 8. I can't be... 7 feels too low for anyone. I only set it for Ramsdale because he had hardly anything to do.
Granit Xhaka.
Would I give Odegaard an 8? I'll give him a 9. 9, Xhaka. Superb. Absolutely superb. Some of the touches, that outside of the boot, whatever that was, unbelievable. Really composed in tight spaces. Led the team, and you can see when you're watching it at the ground, especially, and you're kind of not being dictated on what to watch by the TV camera, you can see how he's saying, Tierney, you stay, Martinelli, you press, let me go forward. Unbelievable, and his engine is superb as well.
What confidence can do for a player is magnificent. Granit Xhaka is a prime example of that. Let's go to Bukayo Saka for you, James.
8.
Yep.
I saw a few people at half-time saying he wasn't at his very best, but even if he's not running at players and creating loads of chances, you just see Cucurella was worried about him, and there was always a kind of an eye on what he was doing. So, I'll give him an 8.
Martinelli for you?
8 as well.
Yep.
Very, very busy as always, works extremely hard. Had a few good moments, created that chance for Jesus. 8.
Okay, let's go to the striker, Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to dig out Aubameyang here, but this is what we mean when we talk about goals aren't enough. It's about everything else you do. Jesus hasn't scored in how many, 9, 10 games or whatever, but would you say his performances are lacking for it? Would you look back and reflect on his contribution today and say, oh, it wasn't there because he didn't score? No. Everything he did, from the link up, the work rate, everything was sublime today. And that's why the reason I dig out Aubameyang in that way is Aubameyang sometimes was scoring goals, but it's the other things that make the team tick. And that's what we're learning with Jesus. So even without the goals, immense. I'll give him an 8.
Deserved. So Kieran Tierney came on.
Brilliant, actually. Yep. Yeah, I'll give him a 7 because he didn't have that long on. But actually, I thought one time they caught him in behind. But other than that, excellent. 7.
I believe the other subs were El Neni and Rob Holding.
Rob Holding, NA, not applicable. 10. I'll give him 5. Not his fault. El Neni, 6.
To the referee, James, what do you think?
I thought the ref. The Saka thing was strange. Doesn't give the foul, then books him on his first tackle. That was weird. But other than that, I actually thought he was pretty good. So 2. No, I'll give him a 5. Okay. But that Saka booking was really weird.
Let's go to the manager, Mikel Arteta, James.
Yeah, 10. Came here, played that way. Subs were right. The intensity, the mentality to go to Stamford Bridge and want to implement your game like that. That's what title challenges do. Yep. They go, and it doesn't matter where you're playing, you influence your game on the opposition. And yeah, we did that. 10 for Arteta.
Deserved. And then finally, we were there, the fans.
Unreal. Listen, when you're in there, you don't know, because you're son of Arsenal, so you don't know whether the Chelsea fans were also loud or whatever. But what I do know is that we sang for the whole 90 minutes. And the players, I think, more and more fed off that. And actually, as the dying seconds were, the dying 10, 15 minutes came up, you'd think that the Chelsea crowd would get louder. We get a little bit more nervous, but we sang them over the finish line. They're amazing. The players rose to it. There was a great moment where Xhaka, a minute or two to go, was saying to the Arsenal fans, let's go. And then Jorginho started pointing, have a look, go, shut up, Jorginho, listen. He's talking to the fans, leave it, you've been poor all game, and you're trying to tell him not to get the crowd going. There's a synergy between the fans and the players right now, and it's brilliant. Well done.
So score?
10.
Let us know your ratings in the comments below. Like the video if you like the video. And thank you very much. It's been a great day from all of us here at Stamford Bridge. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.